say you love me, but I don't think that it's true. It's all for you.
Good evening. Thank you for welcoming you back to Vanguardian News. I'm your host, Mahfouz Kadir. I hope everyone had a great holiday weekend on this Saturday evening. Just thought I'll tap in. Just daily, everyday news, what's happening. I saw that President Trump has threw a monkey wrench into the Georgia runoffs, suggesting still holding on to this claim that the entire 2020 election in Georgia, including 2 Senate races, was illegal and invalid on Saturday. So he continues to be consistent in his fight against democracy. He continues to be an adversary against democracy. Nothing new, but as always, I like to stay updated. I like to be in the loop, so to speak. He's back in Washington, and so he's being consistent to what he believes in, and he doesn't believe in democracy. He doesn't believe the American people are capable of conducting a proper voting process. By the way, no evidence that he has produced has held up in any court of the land so far. He has many attempts and many defeats, but he still holds on to this premise that the elections were somehow illegal. And therefore, the American people who waited in these lines and went out and really energized other people to cast votes or to vote for who they thought was the best representative of them. And they cast those votes honestly. And no corruption, a lot of huffing and puffing and just imaginary nonsense. But nothing developed so far that you can say a jaw dropping outside of the President Trump's. I don't want to go too far as saying he's making a clown of himself or a fool of himself, but it's debatable. So it's just, I think he's realizing his dwindling power. He doesn't hold, Congress, they seem to be moving along and not so much fearful of Trump's wrath. But they're not going to get away that easily because they are the resistors, so to speak. Mitch McConnell see to that by not blocking the $2,000 checks for hardworking Americans, so they can get some type of relief, however small it was. It still wasn't enough, but $600, I guess they feel that we can, well, I don't have to, bore you with the nonsense and just the teeter-totter back and forth on that subject. We all know it's not enough for people out here who don't know what their next meal is going to be next month, especially in the new year. The outlook and the horizons are blurry at this time due to the COVID, and you're still dealing with that, and we're almost upon a year dealing with that. Well, we've been over a year dealing with that now. So this is our reality at this time, our present time. So we have to deal with it. We have to be able to navigate And I've been pounding the table about masking up. I've been consistent with that. So I'm not going to go into, you know what to do. You know the preventive measures that you can take to try to survive this deadly virus. And it is deadly. As I told you a few weeks ago that the virus was mutating. It was reports in the UK. And now you have 2 states, California, and I believe the other one being, wow, I'm not sure, can't confirm it. I'm not sure the other state, but I know California's 2 states involved, California being one. And the other one, the other state, it escapes my memory at this time. But nevertheless, you have to be diligent, as I've been saying, all through this pandemic, and take precautions. Basically, just be mindful. And right now, it should be repetitive. It should be embedded in your survival methods, because this stuff is, this virus is highly contagious, and I want to see everybody get through this unscathed. We have many deaths, many tragedies, and it's overwhelming. As I said in earlier videos that I posted on YouTube, it's overwhelming. And the outlook, for the most part, President Trump just basically, the vow to get 20 million Americans vaccinated by the end of the year failed. So now the blame game is to put it on the states. It was the states. So basically his tactics was to drop it, and the states lapse, and then, hey, you distributed everything else, you're on your own. And that's basically being consistent consistent to his nonchalant policy regarding the coronavirus. So I'm not surprised. But it's a mess. But hopefully we hold these congressional representatives' feet to the fire, and, use these midterm elections coming up as a way to express yourself and continue the support in the get out the vote methods and measures, and continue to be pounding the cement protests when you think that policy and stuff up there in Congress and Capitol Hill, they're just not doing enough for the American people. This is it's just been consistent going on 20 years, I can easily say, since the Second Gulf War. It's just been stagnant. It's just been a mess, and it's been just got uglier and uglier and uglier. And everyone is just steadfast on just being oblivious to what Americans want. And that's got to change. That mindset has to change. And in order for that to change, you have to go out and vote. This Georgia runoff is very important, folks. The people down in that region should get out to vote. Get everybody I hope everybody's registered. The importance of getting registered first, that's the first step. And it's a very simple process to get that done. And be resilient in the paperwork that you get in your confirmation numbers. Make sure you have all that information, because there's always tricks at the end of the day, and always little other loopholes that you got to navigate just to prove that you was already legit. So that's just another tidbit, another nugget just to hold on to, and don't get frustrated. You just have to be consistent, and everything should flow your way. Be consistent. So get out and vote, and it's very important. We got 2 days left, something like that, for the election, the runoffs. And so get out there and vote. So I don't think any other news. I don't know anything else. Drop a comment in the comment section. I don't know anything else. I won't hold you. Let you get back to enjoying your evening. If you the ones who tuned in, if you did, the ones who did tune in, hit the like button, and share this video. And if you want more content like this, please leave a suggestion in the comment box. Subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you anything, so you can be updated when I drop another video in the future. I don't really have a schedule. I usually do 2 or 3 a week, maybe 2 or 3 a day, depending on my energy or whatever pops in my head. So that's how we work, and that's how I like to roll. So I like to engage in you and just give you my thoughts. Just my thoughts, just my opinions, and I'm more straight down the middle of the road type of person. So I'm gonna give you the middle of the road news and just give you a heavy helping dosage of both sides. So take care of yourself, and we'll see you soon, and be safe out there.